Hi guys. All right. So it is the afternoon here in Idaho. I'm at work, but I honestly, guys, I've kind of missed being able to come live with you. Being up early in the morning. Hey, Alyssa. Being up early in the morning kind of sucks because I don't get to really. Hey, Jamie. I don't get to see you guys as much. So I am. I'm going to try this time frame. Hey, Tori, I'm going to try this time frame here and see how this works out. So we're going to see how this works, and hopefully it will work out well. All right. Okay, well, that's new. Okay. Yeah, so of course, guys, hey Ashley, hey Coco, hey Lorraine. Oh God. I know, I really miss you guys. It's been like working early now. Like I'm up at like 5 a.m. and I'm totally not like it's just I'm not motivated in the morning. Like when I get up in the morning, like this is about what I do, less eyeliner. So I thought, well, like now, like with my lunches, it's a little bit later in the day. So I figure, well, let's give it a try and see what happens. So today I'm going to be doing a kind of a neutral gold makeup look. I've already, of course, got my face on. Everything I am using today is unique. So, of course, if you guys want to check anything out, please feel free to head over to the link I have here pinned in the comments. And of course, if you guys have questions throughout the video, please don't hesitate to ask. So I am going to get started here because I am on my lunch break. So I have to kind of maintain somewhat of a time frame here. And if you see random heads popping up behind you, don't be surprised. Hey, Alicia, because it's probably a coworker. Right now, I think I'm in the office by myself. So literally, it's interesting here in this world. Okay, so let me get my thing. My boyfriend got me all this really cute makeup stuff for Valentine's Day. Hey Cassidy, this is like one of the bags, so it's like Jack and Sally bags, super cute. Okay, so I am gonna start with Splurge Shadow. Hey Diana, Splurge Shadow and Grateful. So this is kind of like a light cream shadow color. It's kind of like a light brown, like cocoa-y color. I really like it. I started using it recently, and it's kind of quickly become, thank you. It's kind of quickly become one of my favorite like neutral bases just because of the color. All right, so I'm going to see if I can get a little bit closer to the camera here for you guys. I do have mascara on already because I can't just go out of the house without mascara. But so I'm going to attempt to put this on without totally mucking up my mascara here. So I'm going to start this with putting this color like all over the lid. Like I said, this is just kind of like a light neutral base color that I really like using. It's just a pretty cocoa color, Hey, Marcia. Oh, of course, Coco, you're welcome. You should see Denna Coco now when I take her to her preschool. Like she's always so excited in the morning to go. And then it's like literally as soon as we pull up to the parking lot, she starts crying. It's kind of ridiculous. Okay. I didn't really want to put this on my full lid. I kind of got myself distracted here. But I do already have like my full like foundation on, which for me includes primer, a liquid foundation, and then I use I do my base highlight using a cream luminizer, and then I put a powder on top, and then of course I top it with a pressed powder, but I apply it loosely using a dome brush. And then I've got my contour on, which today I contoured with Opaline, which is and it's like a stick luminizer. It's a cream to powder luminizer and like a really deep bronze color that I use as a contour sometimes. So I have that, and then a little bit of blush and some highlighter on top, of course, because highlighter. You guys know how I feel about the highlighter. All right, so we're gonna go on. Okay, I think we're gonna go with that. Sometimes I have a hard time deciding what I'm going to do for the day, also in the morning. So this way, at least I can do my face and then do my eyes later and think about the eye color that I want to do. Because when you're up at 5 and then you have to figure out what eye color you want to wear, it's too difficult. I can't do it. My brain just does not function that early in the morning. So, I think that if I start doing this, I'll get to see more of you guys, which I miss seeing you guys. Of course, if you're watching and we're friends, make sure you say hi. And then if you are not friends and you're watching, please feel free to send me a friend request. Make sure you say hi if we aren't friends, because I can't say hi to you if I can't see you. So, you know, so please say hi. Okay. What do I use on my face? So Diana, I actually use the Unique skincare line. I started using it when we came out with it, like it was like 2 years ago. I use the pore purifying cleanser on my face right now. I had to kind of switch that up just because I was having a lot of issues, like just with this environment and everything. And then I use so my morning routine is pore purifying cleanser, and then I spray my face with rose water, use the instant lifting serum here, and then here on my droopy dog lines, and then I'm starting to use it on my brows or my forehead, because I kind of had forgotten about my forehead a little bit, just a little bit. So, and then of course, I use Shine Wipes to take off my face, and then I alternate at night. I like to use the detox mask and the oil control mask the most. I don't use the exfoliating mask as much just because my skin doesn't need it. And then I tend to, I used the hydrating mask the other day because I was really dry in this area, and it worked really well. Hey, Paige. So that's what I use. But I use the entire Unique skincare line for my skin. So, and it's worked really well for me. All right, so then in my eyelids, I'm going to go ahead and put Treasure just because it's such a bold color. I'm going to go ahead and put this down first. So this is a gold. It's like a metallic gold color. I'm going to put that on my eyelids first before I do any more like crease coloring, just because this is such a bold color. I want to be able to kind of like tone it down a little bit. And this brush here that I'm using, this is a Morphe brush. It's an M705 brush, which is like a cut crease brush. I use it for my cream shadows because I like the way that it applies, and I really like the shape, and it works really good for the eyelids. So that is what I use for my eyelids. But I do the Morphe brush subscription because I'm kind of like a makeup brush addict. So I love that. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know, because hey Anna. I know, Alicia, although I feel like I see you quite a bit though, even though you're not on much. I feel like I do get to see you on here. I do love the Morphe brush subscription. So if you guys are thinking about it and you're like hey Laura, and you're a makeup brushaholic, I highly suggest getting it. If you want the link to do it, let me know. You get points when you like sign up for the subscription, and then you can turn those points into like other brushes and makeup and stuff. So you get points if you sign up using like one of your like friends' recommendations. So let me know. You get points, I get points. It works for everybody. I'm a huge fan of their brushes, honestly. Like they're probably some of my favorite makeup brushes. We have so many. I don't know what any of them mean. Like I just use whatever is the right tool for the job. But yeah, I do like the brushes. I know, isn't this such a pretty gold? I love it. It's like a metallic, and it's a cream shadow. So of course, since it's a cream shadow, it's going to stay all day, which is one of my favorite things about cream shadows, and using them as a base with like pressed shadows, is because they do stay all day. Like it really it's a nice little extra feature. So I'm going to be using palette 4, some of the browns from here, because I like these colors. This is like one of my favorite palettes just because it's so versatile, because you get the blues and you get the browns. So you can either wear the blues separately or the browns separately, or you can wear the two together. So I like having options. I like the options. I did not bring enough brushes with me. This is why I have so many makeup brushes. It's because I don't ever bring enough brushes with me. I was going to use this one for that, but I don't want to. So what shall I do? We'll just use this brush. So I'm going to use, I hate, my camera's reversed and it still throws me off this way. Arrogant. And I'm going to kind of do it as almost kind of like a halo-ish look, kind of like over here in this area. And I'm just going to use my cream shadow brush because that's all I have right now. So we're just going to have to make this work. And I'm just going to kind of use this just to kind of darken it up. Hopefully this brush is going to work, because it's not really the right type of brush. I typically don't use the cream shadow brushes for pressed shadows, but we're going to make it work. Right? You use what you got. You know, hey Nissa, you use what you got and make it work. That's always my theory. And of course, guys, if I'm not saying hi to you, I'm not being rude. I just can't see you. So if we're not friends yet, say hi. And of course, guys, please feel free to share my videos if you enjoy them. I also finally got my YouTube channel going. It's not like going like full on yet, but you know, it's getting there. So, you know, feel free to check that out. Same as everything, Be Your Confidence, or well, I think it's actually Confidence and Beauty with Aubrey. Just kidding. But please feel free to check that out. Let people know about it. It's basically just a posting of my lives. If you miss the lives, you can always go back to my YouTube channel. I like to talk through everything. You guys know I'm a chatterbox. I don't shut up. So for this, since I don't have like a soft like blending style brush, hey Bita, to blend this, I'm using my cream shadow brush. And what I'm doing is I'm just kind of like angling my head a little bit more so I can really kind of get more in that crease area to blend. Just because I don't have the right type of like blending brush for this shadow and this color that I'm using because I did not plan very well. So just kind of blending in here. And of course, guys, you got to blend, right? ABB, always be blending. That's my motto. ABB, always be blending. Okay, so far, I'm digging that. I can work with that. So one thing I know that can be sometimes really challenging when you're doing your eye makeup, especially if you're new to like doing more eyeshadow, is figuring out like what line to follow, like to make it look a little bit more natural. So what I have found is if you tilt your head back, you can see your eye hole bone, which I know is not the technical name, guys, but that's what I call it. It's the eye hole bone. You can use that to kind of follow, and it's going to give you follow that more natural shape of your eye right there. And of course, with makeup, you really have to, one of the biggest things I think that is hard to get used to is like changing your hand and adjusting like how you like hold your brush to get the look that you want. So like right now, like I'm like literally have my arm out in front of me and I have it like angled this way so I can get the shape and the application that I want. Because I mean, it's not a 2D painting. You're painting on your face. It's not 2D. So you know, you gotta make it work. Okay. All right. I'm feeling that. I like that. Okay, just make sure that's good and blended here. Another reason I really like using pressed shadows on top of cream shadows is it helps them stay, and it also really helps the color pop, which I enjoy. All right, and then we're gonna take Secretive, which is kind of like it's this middle color here. It's kind of like a coppery color, coppery brown color, and I'm gonna use that on the corners, right in here, because it's kind of like a nice little transition color in between the two. The gold and the brown, just to kind of make everything kind of like blend a little bit more nicely together. It's kind of like a coppery metallic color. It's not darker than Arrogant, but it just kind of adds like a nice little transition color to that, which is more for what I'm going for. And then I'm using, this is like a crease brush, the M577. Whatever that means. Of course, I am not a professional, guys. So, like, I'm sure the brush numbers have a meaning for like what they are, but I don't know what they are because I'm not a professional. So I don't know. All right. Okay. Also, the nice thing about doing this on my lunch now is I don't have to rush when I am like in the morning getting ready because you guys know I'm so lazy. So lazy. Okay, so we're just getting in here, just in the corner, just to have a nice little transitional blend going on there. Okay, we are going to add a little bit of highlight under the brows, which I'm going to use. This is like a corner blender brush, something or another, and I'm using Tender, which is like a lighter, shimmery, like nude color, just to kind of blend into the top there. Highlight under the brows. Just a little bit, you know, just a little something. A little something, something. Just, you know, highlight. Okay. All right, we need some eyeliner, of course. So where's my liner? Where did it go? There it is. All right, so I am using Prominent. So this is our Dip and Draw liner. This is by far my favorite liner that I've ever owned or used because it's awesome. This color is like a coppery brown color, but I love it because it's a liquid and then it has an ultrafine felt tip applicator wand. And that's huge. If you are like into liner, having that felt tip wand, I think makes the biggest difference because it really allows for a nice, smooth, like defined application. Okay. So I'm just kind of following my shadow line there. I might actually do secretive on my lower lash line. Why not, right? Well, we're going to see if I can do this without totally messing up my mascara because I do have mascara on. And I don't know if you guys have seen me do this before, but I'm not very neat about it when I put it on my mascara. Of course, I love wings. You guys know wings are like my favorite thing ever. You can see why I love this lighter for wings because it's just like, it's like they were like a match made in heaven when this was created. I just wish we had more colors, honestly. Like I need like all the colors for my liner. Okay. So this is just like I said, this is just like a coppery brown color. Since I'm doing a more neutral colored liner, I want to do a brown, tone palette. I'm doing a more neutral colored liner. And then what I really like too is because of how fine this point is on this wand, you can really get in there and get all the way into that corner there. I'm gonna try. Good thing I remembered to bring mascara so I could put more mascara on. All right. Okay. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, let's throw some more mascara on here, and then we're almost done, actually. Nice thing about this is it goes quickly because it's the afternoon and everybody's got lives and lunch and stuff. So I'm just going to use my cream shadow brush to do secretive on my lower lash line just because I feel like I need it and I don't have my detail brush. So we're just going to use this brush because it's nice and fine. Because I did not plan very well. I could have also probably used Treasure. That would have looked kind of cool, I bet. So just a little bit, just a little something on the lower lash line there. All right. Okay, just a little something, something. Okay, let's put some more mascara on here now that I have messed up my lashes. All right, so I am using our Epic mascara, which if you guys have not ever heard of it, seen it, well, this is what I do. Yeah, this is me right here. If you've never seen it and you get to see it live now, this is a great mascara. It lengthens, curls, and gives volume all in one shot. And of course, if you get it on your face, then, you can be like me. I'm going to fix that. Don't worry, guys. I'll show you how I fix that here in a sec. Just got to let it set here for a minute. So if you ever get mascara on your face, if you're like me and you can't seem to manage it without getting it on your face, what you can do is let it set, and then you're going to come back and remove it with a dry Q-tip. But first, we're going to comb my lashes because I am a meticulous lash comber. So if you are also a meticulous lash comber, this is the lash comb you want to go get. It's a Target. It's like $5. It's in the mascara section, not in the tool section, in the mascara section. And it's by far been like my most favorite lash comb that I've ever owned. Hey, Brittany. So I love it because I feel like with metal brushes, you get a little bit more separation with your lashes, so you get them a little bit more defined. And then I also love it because it doesn't have like a lot of lash combs. It doesn't have the edges, so you can really get in and comb out your lashes how you like them. All right. And like I said, I'm a meticulous lash comber, so I like to comb my lashes. And I've always been this way. It doesn't matter what brand of mascara I use. I comb the crap out of them. All right. Really need to start using my lash boost again though, because my lashes are looking a little sparse in some areas. It's hard because they've got like liner and eyeshadow on them. Okay, so 2 coats of Epic because I did have one on this morning already. It's my look for today. Hey, Andy. All right, there we go. Now I feel like my brows don't match the rest of my face, but that's fine. Ooh, just poking myself in the eye. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, so this here. If you guys are like me and you get mascara on your face, do not go run and grab your makeup remover because that's just going to mess up your foundation, right? What you're going to do is you're going to let it set. Take a dry Q-tip, and then you're going to come back with your dry Q-tip and roll it over your mascara whoopsies. So what this is going to do is it's going to help remove your mascara whoopsies without ruining all of your foundation. Just like that. So let it set, dry Q-tip, make it happen. All right, guys, I'm going to pop off now and finish up my lunch and get back to work. Thank you guys so much for joining me for today's neutral gold look. I don't know how to do any of that cute, sexy stuff that all those professionals do. If you guys have any questions at all, of course, please drop them in the comments, send me a message. If you're watching after the fact, make sure you hashtag replay. If you have questions, please feel free to put them in the comments. I always come back and answer them afterwards. And of course, feel free to follow me in request. And hope that everybody has a fantastic Thursday afternoon. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and don't forget to be your confidence. Bye.